For my strength, everyone say my strength, is made perfect in weakness. Again, these are Paul's last words. Write this down. In you, it's hard. In him, it's easy. So he could never have done that. What was that little guy's name? Steve Rogers. Yeah, Steve. Steve could have never done that before they injected him with whatever they injected him with, right? But you have been empowered, Romans 8:11 says, with the same spirit that raised Jesus from the dead. So if your Christianity is so hard, and if it's so challenging to do the right thing, then you're trying to do it in your own strength and not in his. Matthew 11:28 says, are you weary, carrying a heavy burden? Come to me. I will refresh your life. I am your oasis. Join your life with mine. Learn my ways, and you'll discover I'm gentle, humble, easy to please. You will find refreshment and rest in me. Jesus said in John 16:33, I told you all of this so that in trusting me, you will be unshakable. Everyone say unshakable. Assured, deeply at peace. In this godless world, you will continue to experience difficulties, but take heart. I've conquered the world. 1 John 5:4 says, every God-born person conquers the world's ways. So if you're born again in here, you have the victory that Jesus had. If you're not, we'll pray with you at the end of service and you can make Jesus the Lord of your life. But every God-born person conquers the world's ways. The conquering power that brings the world to its knees is our faith. The person who wins out over the world's ways is simply the one who believes in Jesus. So just because it's hard in the world doesn't mean it's hard for you. You're not in the world. You're not subject to the difficulties that every other teenager your age is subject to. You have victory over those things, but you have to take your place. Now, fortunately, yielding to his power is not as painful as getting in that time capsule. And I was just thinking when he was in there, like, is it too late to pee? Like, do y'all ever do that? Like, you just get on a road trip and you're like, you already have to go. It's like we're leaving and it's like, I need to stop. We're in Lovington. It's like 20 minutes, you know. Or I held off until Tatum just because I didn't want to look like an idiot, right? Just because it's hard for the world doesn't mean it's hard for you. You aren't in the world. So how do you live in him? It's really simple. Guys, taking your place in him is not complicated. Number one, you spend time in his word. You live in him by spending time in his word. You have time. Some of you guys had too much time in the sun today. You got time for the word. You spend time praying in the Spirit. You spend time in his house. You spend time in obedience. And he works with you. That's how you take your place in him. You can never be in him in disobedience. That's why you just don't sin. Not because of the consequences, because it gets you out of position. But who wants the consequences either, right? It's way more fun in him. In him is in his word, in his spirit, in his house, and in obedience. Zechariah 4:6 says, it's not by force or by strength, but by my spirit. See, God doesn't even ask you to bring your strength to the table. He doesn't even ask for your strength. He just asks for your obedience. He just asks for your willingness. That's what Isaiah 1:19 says. Those that are willing and obedient eat the good of the land. So if it's hard for you, you haven't taken your place in him, because there is an answer for every situation that you face in life in this book. Every single challenge you face. And the specifics are available to you when you pray in the Holy Spirit. He will show you exactly what to do, exactly where to go, and exactly what to say. But if you keep talking about how hard it is, you've gotten out of position. Even if you're in position and you don't know what to do, you don't say, I don't know what to do, because you've just identified with weakness. Because in him, you always know what to do. So, Father, I thank you that I hear your voice every single day. You're going to do your part, and I'm going to believe in that, and I'm going to keep doing my part, which is to stay in faith, to stay obedient. Number 3, again, these are Paul's famous last words. Hey, guys, there's only one love here. There's a place in him. That's where you need to live if you're going to be successful. And lastly, number 3, you be the judge, featuring Legally Blonde.